Hi, my name is Linda, and this video is part of my Bike Commuting in Lexington series. In this series, I document rides that I take around town in order to accomplish business. I give some tips on how to commute, and I also give some tips on what roads perhaps not to take. If you find this series helpful, subscribe. If there are some roads or streets you would like to have documented in this series, leave me a comment, and I will try to get to it pronto. Pain au chocolat from the Bluegrass Baking Company. I'll show you how to get there from the Piadome neighborhood. I start out at Lafayette Parkway, and once I cross Rosemont Garden here, it changes name and becomes Southland Boulevard. We'll be turning right into neighborhoods. You can turn right over here, but also you can turn later on directly onto Southview and just make that a straight shot. I prefer riding through this neighborhood because it's extremely pleasant. There are trees, there are gardens, it's a nice broad road, and it just makes for a very pleasant ride. So I should tell you that this video is filmed at normal speed, but I have sped it up at twice the rate. So when you see cars coming by, they're not actually driving by quite as fast. There are a number of stop signs throughout that neighborhood. I recommend always stopping, but particularly stopping for those signs that say that through traffic does not stop, because sometimes cars do ride through here at rather fast speeds. So still in the very, very pleasant neighborhood. We'll be running through a couple of curves, and then we'll be turning left onto a street named Fairfield, and that will take us directly to Southview. And here now comes the right-hand turn onto Southview. Initially, you will have a little hill to climb. It's not too bad, particularly if you have multiple speeds on your bike. And there are two four-way stop signs. This first one is usually a very easy one because there's not much traffic. The second one is a four-way stop sign for Pasadena Boulevard, and there are always cars there. So that is an opportunity for you to practice your eye contact making skills, just to make sure that as you are crossing that you will be safe. I have never had any problems with this particular four-way stop sign, but it's nice to be forewarned. On this street, Southview, there has been parking marked on both sides of the street, but because there's not too much traffic, it's still quite good. So you turn at the bottom of the hill, you turn right onto Stone Street, and Stone Street, it has a little bit of a hill here, and once you crest that hill, you'll be rolling down to the traffic light to give you a left turn onto Clays Mill. Again, the cars are not actually going by quite that fast. Nor am I riding quite that fast. So this street, by the way, goes parallel to New Circle Road. So you'll be hearing a lot of traffic noise, but there is generally not that much traffic on this particular road. So once you cross over here, you can immediately turn left into the bike lane. And once you're through the underpass, the small shopping center will be directly on your right. And you have a coffee shop, an ice cream shop, a Goodwill, and the Bluegrass Baking Company. So this is a nice destination to ride your bike to from the Lafayette neighborhood. And this is me having laid my hands on a pain au chocolat and getting to enjoy it. On the return trip, the only tricky part is actually getting out of the shopping center because you're crossing a 4-lane highway here that has quite a bit of traffic. Thankfully, there are traffic lights not too far away, so they provide natural pauses for you to turn left here. I sometimes go all the way into the middle and then wait until the traffic coming from the right has abated. So that when it's a busy day, this can be a little challenging. it's doable. And then you can see you have a bike lane here, but the road is going to turn right into Stone Road. So what you want to do is move over towards the left lane. Again, this is where a rear view mirror can be extremely helpful because it can help you be aware of the traffic that is coming your way. So then this is the bike lane, and this bike lane takes you all the way to Rosamond Garden, where you will be turning right again. Again, there will be some traffic lights on there, one of them for Pasadena, another one for Hillendale, and then the third one is going to be the one for Rosamond Garden. It's a straight shot. There is traffic on this road. Sometimes the traffic does go by a little bit faster than you would like, but I actually prefer, on my way back, I do prefer going on Clays Mill. It's a direct route, and I still enjoy riding on this. Here I'm coming up to the turnoff onto Rosamond Garden. On the left side it's Lane Allen, on the right it's Rosamond Garden. One thing you want to watch out for is that this bike lane ends and you have to merge into the car lane. So here again, a rearview mirror is a really good thing to have because it allows you to gauge oncoming traffic and helps you just steel yourself as you're doing that merging. It's a very short trip to go up to the traffic light that will allow you to turn left into the Lafayette neighborhood. Obviously, if you live further down in the neighborhood of Rosamond Garden, left or right, you will make your turn then. I do hope you've enjoyed this ride and you will try to do it yourself sometime and get some of the deliciousness from Bluegrass Baking Company. Thanks for watching. Today's ride starts in the Piadome neighborhood. You take Lafayette Parkway, go down, cross Rosamond Garden, it turns into Southland Drive. You turn right onto Mitchell Road, then immediately left onto Rose Mill, and then another left onto South Gate. It continues here. You make a left turn, then a right turn to stay on South Gate, then you make a left turn onto Fairfield Drive, and a right turn onto Southview. It's a beautiful ride down here all the way to Stone Road. You turn right, and then you turn left at the traffic light, which is Clays Mill, and then right into the shopping area over here. On the way back, simply turn left onto Clays Mill, shoot up all the way, turn right into Rosamond Garden, and left onto Lafayette Parkway, and you are where you started. So if you like this video and you're curious about some of the other videos that I'm posting about rides I take around town to accomplish business, go ahead, subscribe to the series. Meanwhile, I hope that you find this useful. I hope that it encourages you to get out on the road. Cheers. Bike safe.